G'day traders, mindset reset. It's Monday, day one on the front side of a new week. Big few weeks and a long weekend, traveling a bit away. And today we're going to talk about some specific things regarding what's coming up and moving forward. I'm going to be going over some technical videos in the next few days that will hopefully clarify specific opportunities that show up on the front side of our new week, our day one, day two, day three templates. We'll be focusing in on instrument selection, how to narrow down and create your watch list each day for the best trade candidate templates. We're going to expand upon a bit more on the actual mindset and approach to execution, to lifetime execution, but also to your approach generally and how to narrow down the basket and build your muscle memory on what an actual best trade template is. A 90-10 opportunity, 99-1 opportunity, where virtually you're only hunting out the setups that you can't lose on. Understanding also front side, back side, nail and bail versus load and hold. What type of opportunities that you're actually hunting and searching for. So a lot of questions have been emailed and sent to me, and a lot of perspectives from different traders. And I'm going to get, I guess, a group together and go over some really specific criteria and peel the onion back. And hopefully traders will have that opportunity now to really crystallize exactly the setups that they're looking for. So several traders still go to the markets each day looking for moves to catch moves. And I always talk about rinse and repeat. I have a bias to the short side. But on the front side of a market, if on the day itself I have a coiled template that's for an explosive long in a range expansion trade setup, then I'll be looking to execute that trade. But those templates are rinse and repeat. And then understanding also where the real money is made and when we're just nailing and bailing. As Stephen calls it, feeding the beast. Beast is when you're waiting for that larger template opportunity to set up, the one that you're hunting for, the one that I'm hunting for. And that's where the real money is made. Just sometimes sitting and waiting when there's an opportunity to take a trade, New York Open, third hour, whatever that may be. We're going to hone in a bit more on timing as well. Understanding time rotation. There's a lot of, misinformation. There's been a lot of information overload that clutters things. But the biggest thing is to simplify and peel the onion back on one or two 90-10 parabolic trade setups. And again, speaking with some other traders, once you see what you don't want to do, what you don't want to be caught up in, when you really narrow down your focus on how you're going to build your trading business, and then let those templates evolve and set up, you realize that chasing candle action all over the place becomes futile. Now, separate understanding where you're actually hunting out a template that makes you money on a basket of instruments versus trading my favorite instrument and catching a move. Because that's the sort of situation that you can get into. It's randomness, timing's all over the place. I always use Stephen as an example because his reversal criteria is based even on a certain time of day. So he goes to the screen based on those setups, and he will only execute at a certain time of day. And there's a real important understanding as to why that works for him. But it's simple. He can rinse and repeat. He doesn't care what instrument it is, as long as it sets up and presents in that third hour. Now, I did a lot of thinking over the last week about how to take things to another level. There's a lot of traders who are struggling, and hopefully this will help realize that the Fugazi is all the candle action, the price action. That's the Fugazi. You either have a template that sets up, and it's not the candles. There's a template that will set up that offers traders easy money-making parabolic opportunities. Whether over a basket you're only able to identify a session opportunity, maybe even on the backside, or maybe there's a template that traded with a best trade candidate, but it moved in another session. And so you have to accept that what the market offers you in your session on the template that you're trading on that day, whether it's front side or backside, that you execute that trade based on the criteria. Now, I've stepping back even more to just really focus on one or two and only in the New York window, primarily because I believe that in order to, I guess, grow it even more, grow trading opportunities even more, and to reduce out time involved. So more trading doesn't equate to more profits. Less trades that are higher probability with more size equates to more profits. That's my thinking. That's my objective, because the real opportunities come as the larger time frame templates unfold. And we'll talk about that a bit more in today's technical video, and going back to some just core basic understandings about how, when the week starts, how to identify instruments on the front side of our week, day 1, day 2, Monday, Tuesday, and also which trade setups we're hunting that are 90-10, easy money-making trade setups. Traders have been able to have some very successful last few weeks, few months in several cases, and starting to compound their accounts significantly. And one of the areas I'm going to focus on in this little next block of info is, again, behavior of the trader and managing yourself and not subjecting yourself into situations that can potentially cause self-sabotaging behavior. Because ultimately, even when traders get on a roll, they get very focused and disciplined and proficient at executing their setups, then you want to make sure that you're not engaging in any impulsive, emotional, or damaging self-destructive behavior that, one episode, one bad decision can unwind months and months of great work. When you really peel the onion back and see the smoke and mirrors, the smoke show, you realize that how much false activity is designed to get traders into the market, unless you have a modus operandi about what you're waiting for to set up. When the market sets up and that template presents, whichever template you're hunting, you'd be hunting 2 or 3, because it's a 99-1. But the hard part for most traders is to sit on their hands, and in the meantime, if you are executing front side trades or 3-session setups, to be able to just narrow that down to 1 or 2, execute the trade, lock in the money, and walk away. We have a timing cycle that builds that template. And so traders are sitting there all day, treating every day that it's no different from any other day on any instrument, or they trade their favorite instrument because it moves. That is craziness. That is craziness. And hopefully this week's technical videos will help to clarify that for traders. Again, there's a lot of misinformation out there, and it will lead you astray. But there are 2 sides to the information we'll present this week. We're going to talk about identifying your best trade template setup. We're going to use a few examples from Asia, London, New York. We're going to talk about behavior of the trader. We're going to talk about criteria that will help you build your watch list. So, excellent start to the week. Congratulations, traders. Welcome back. The idea, the moving forward, is to take things to another level and help people that are potentially maybe struggling or sitting in a lower level to maybe just catapult themselves to the next level. Traders who are already at that level, we're now looking at stepping back and peeling this back even more to where we can really size into certain opportunities. And for the most part, there's a handful of traders who are just completely satisfied to sit and wait until those templates present on any instrument, and their job now becomes hunting out that template or 1 or 2 templates, just waiting and waiting, and inevitably they show up again and again and again. And going back and running through the data, statistically we have a certain percentage of those opportunities that present consistently month in and month out. And when you're scaling that up in size, you can significantly compound your trading account. So I look forward to presenting that this week, and hopefully, again, helping everybody, and myself included. It's always, whatever I'm working on, I want to share. And sometimes there's a lot of stuff that gets caught up for traders because we're all trading at different levels of understanding. But when you really crystallize the setups that are easy to make money on, and you can be disciplined enough to sit on your hands and wait, and responsible and aware enough to not engage in any other type of impulsive, irrational, and erratic activity that can damage the potential results that you can generate, then the key thing becomes even more about refining and executing, being able to create that watch list, refine the watch list, so every day or every few days you're bringing up one or two candidates that fit that criteria, that are narrowing that basket down to one or two opportunities in your window for a 90-10 trade setup. We're virtually 99-1, where you almost can't lose unless it breaks down because of some kind of execution error, leverage error, trade management error, whatever those things are, which again come through building your expertise in live time, being patient, building your muscle memory through repetition, through culling through markets and identifying those opportunities where it's easy to make money on. Day 1, day 2, day 3, reset. Day 1, day 2, day 3. Have a great day, traders. Get out, have a great workout. It's already been a fantastic start to the week, and may the markets go with you.